Welcome everyone back to another video. I'm back with part 4 of FIFA 22 Chelsea career mode. So if you haven't seen any of the last 3 episodes, I recommend you watching them. It was awesome to see us win the pre-season tournament. If you want to see how we won it, I do recommend you watching it if you haven't already after this one. It was a very good match. It was between Inter Milan and Chelsea, so there was a rematch. Inter was in our group. But we got our first silverware, and also we won the £10 million prize money, so that's great news. It works towards one of our board expectations, and now we have another final between Chelsea and Villareal, and this is the UEFA Super Cup final, obviously because it's the winner of the Champions League versus the winner of Europa League to get an ideal winner. This is the super winner, as I like to call it. So it's Chelsea versus Villareal. We'll get into that match, but just before we do, make sure you hit that like button if you like this series, and subscribe if you haven't already. Do also ring that bell so you get notified as soon as we upload. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram, both will be linked in the description below. And let's just get straight in. So the comment we got last time, as per our team and transfers, is sign Darwin Nunez and convert him to left wing, and sign Ruben Neves to replace Jorginho. So it's quite a big change. Jorginho, I'll be honest, is like a list one of from the list of players that I was actually thinking of, replacing in that sense. Someone who, if I had to choose to go, would go. So what we're going to first try and do is sign Darwin Nunez and see if we can get him in the left, so he can rotate with Callum Hudson-Odoi, Pulisic, and also Nunez. So here we have Darwin Nunez, who obviously plays for Benfica, 22 years old, so he's really young as well. We could try and convert him into a left wing, basically, is the comment, and I wouldn't mind doing that. Obviously Nunez scored a goal against Liverpool in the Champions League on Tuesday, in real life. So that, he has potential. I think he scored above 20 goals in real life. I'm just complimenting the player. Also talking about Champions League, I didn't want to talk about it, but Chelsea played all 4 against Real Madrid, so we got a big shift to do at the Bernabeu next week, but that's all for next week. Today let's look at Darwin Nunez. 22 years old. What we're going to try and do is we're going to try and put a bid in for him. He does have a release clause of 45.1 million. So really, if they're asking for anything more than that, then really we shouldn't be obviously negotiating anymore. We should probably just pay that. But 45 million for him, I'm not sure if I'm overpaying or underpaying. Do remember that we did get an offer for Callum Hudson-Odoi. I think it was from Bayern Munich, or was it from Barcelona? I'm not sure, but we'll have a look at that deal after this one. So let's first of all view and approach about. They don't obviously, it says here that they don't know enough about the player, but if we can keep it below 45.1 million, then it's worth overlooking the release clause. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go up with a price of 27 million. We've got nothing on this on him right now, so let's go for 27 million and let's see exactly what we can do with that. I'm not dismissing that, but we're convinced he's worth more than 29.1. Right, so what they want is 29.1 million for Nunez. Now obviously the release clause was 45 mil, so we're definitely not needing to go anywhere near it. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna just try and get something out of Nunez by just saving ourselves just that little bit. Let's just make that 0. That should do it. Reasonable offer, and it's done. 28 million for Nunez. We've now got ourselves right now a striker, which we will try and convert into a left wing. And now I guess what we need to do is look at our negotiation for the contract. So let's negotiate that now. I think for the role we will go for important, because I think after if we do get rid of Hudson-Odoi, then we've got we don't have that many left wingers, so I think we'll leave it as important. Now the length of contract, I'm going to go with 2 years. There we go. A release clause, so if anyone wants to buy him, they can just pay the release clause. I guess what we could do is we want to keep him, so let's propose a release clause of 45 million, exactly what it was before. So moving on, they want to talk about wages. So he believes that they should be on 39,500 a week with a signing bonus of 260,000 and a goals bonus of 1,100,000 after 15 goals. Now, I'm going to counter this because I personally don't want to do any of these bonuses such as goals. So I'm going to remove that completely. Signing bonus, I'm going to probably leave that as it is. Do I give him a signing bonus? Let's edit the signing bonus to 100,000. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's not give anyone any signing bonuses. And what I'll do to incentivize this is give him 45k a week, 45.5k a week. Let's see if that is enough. A 45.5 weekly wage does it, so we don't have to pay $1 million, you know, for 15 goals, which Nunez will get. I reckon he will get it. And I don't have to pay out of. I don't know if it comes out of our wage budget for the 260,000 signing bonus, but we don't have to pay any of that, so that's fine. Darwin Nunez has been signed to Chelsea. That's great news. So if you remember last episode, we got an offer for Hudson-Odoi from Barcelona for 29.7 million, and really I've been thinking about it, and I'm just like, I really don't want to get rid of Hudson-Odoi because every time I've put him on, he's such a pacey player and he's really young, so the progression is there. I don't want to get rid of him. If I do want to get rid of anybody in that left wing, it would be Pulisic, in my opinion. Like, I think Pulisic, he's slightly older. You know, he's a decent player, so we can get quite a fair amount of money out of him. So if anything, I'd want to keep Callum Hudson-Odoi and, you know, put Pulisic out there. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually put some players up for basically transfers. All right, so after putting some players on the transfer list, obviously it's come with a bit of salt, as we have Pulisic here saying he's pretty surprised that they're looking to sell me. He really enjoyed football here, and if it was up to them, that they wouldn't want to play anywhere else. And it's the same for everyone else, but Ross Barkley is actually really happy about it, and rightly so, because obviously he wasn't getting any interest here. So I'm glad we agree for that. For Jorginho, just be I'm looking at options is what it is, and with Pulisic, again, I'm looking at options, but it doesn't mean that they're gonna go, you know, that's not what this means. But let's try and move the timeline to the final. Chalobah has been officially loaned out and Mason Mount is officially back, and here we go. So Liverpool have expressed an interest in Christian Pulisic for 46.9 million. That's quite funny because Liverpool in real life I think wanted Christian Pulisic at some point, but here we have Pulisic with an offer of 46.9 million. So his wage is 105,000 with 46.9 for a value of 42 million for Christian Pulisic. They've offered 46.9. But what we could possibly, you know, should be, as you can see there, his market value should be between 51 to 75 million. So we could negotiate a better deal, and for sure we are going to. Right, so we're going to offer 68 million. We're just going to go really high and see how high we can get Liverpool to go, because as you said, 75 million is even negotiable according to that. I'm afraid that price is further than we go. Could we agree at 46.9? Hell no, of course not. You know, you can't just offer the same amount. What I'll do is I'll go to 60 million. They're willing to add a sell-on clause of 3% above the 46.9 million. I'm sorry, but this ain't gonna happen. So you either, let's remove the sell-on clause, propose a new transfer fee. You know I'm dealing with Liverpool here. They're the stingiest club I think I've ever met when it comes to transfers. Like, that's evident in their transfers. But they make the right recruitment, that's for sure. But we're not gonna, you know, what we'll do is we'll go 59 million, and if this does not work, then we're not gonna go for it. I'm afraid. Could we agree? 52. See, they've bumped it up to 52 million. So there is room. There is room. Let's propose a new transfer fee and take it up to 58.5. I know I said I wasn't gonna do it, but like, they've made a huge jump, so it's only right that we try and balance the books with this. 58.5 million, and they've done it. So his jump was from 46 to 46.9 to 52 to now 58.5 million done for Christian Pulisic, age 22. So we probably maybe could have got higher, but at the same time, look who we're dealing with. So there's that done with. Christian Pulisic has officially left Chelsea Football Club. West Ham have also expressed interest in signing Pulisic. However, unfortunately, Pulisic has been sold, so no actions can be taken. So here we've got Angel Vega, who's basically part of our developmental plan. So we've got a list of players who we could potentially promote to the senior team. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically get his overall up, because his overall potential is 85, which is huge. So we recommend, I'm going to definitely have this done. We have also got a offer from Hoffenheim for Andreas Christensen for 31.2 million. I'm definitely going to look into this. We can offer anything between 25 to 37 we can possibly get from Christensen. So let's negotiate this deal. So we're going to jump right in with a £40 million offer. They're obviously countering with 31.2, but let's go for 39.8. And let's try and get it. Nothing lower than 37 million, that's for sure. Oh, really? Just two offers and they're out. Well, I'm glad that I didn't sell it to them. Bayern Munich have come in for Jorginho at 51.6 million, which is a huge amount. So let's go have a look at this. We'll obviously explore this. We can get some as high as 65.6. So let's go and check this one out. We're gonna go for 64 million. $51.6 isn't the best you can offer, that's for sure. Let's go for 61. We're not going to go anything lower than 58, that's for sure. So let's go for 62 and let's just see what we get from that. They do 54.5 for 54.9 million with a 5% sell-on clause. So that means it will be what, 2.5 million extra. So that will bring it to about, when I say 2.5, it's not going to be 2.5, it'll be just between 2.5 and 3.3. So 54.9. Do we accept that? Let's edit the clause by adding on 10%. At least that way we'll be able to get what we want, because if I'm not mistaken, that'll add on 5,490,000, which should get us what we want anyway, for my minimum amount. So let's submit this offer, and that's it. The deal's set. Jorginho has officially left Chelsea Football Club. Leicester have reached out to sign Marcus Alonso for 6.2 million only. A swap deal they're looking for. Who's the swap? Luke Thomas is part of the deal. Nah, I don't want no Luke Thomas, but Marcus Alonso's 30. years old, so we can definitely look to change this up. So let's go and negotiate this. I don't want no Luke Thomas. I'll just offer it for 20.5 million. And 24.5 million is done. Marcus Alonso has officially left Chelsea Football Club. Press conference. What we got? What we got? There's always a buzz around a new signing. You bought Nunez in from Benfica and the supporters can't wait. Do you expect him to get him on the pitch? Will Nunez get into action? Oh, we'll see how it goes, that's for sure. What are you expecting from this clash against Villareal? We need to bring a winning mentality, that's for sure. He's got all the tools. I'm not sure if he'll actually be the one who will step up. And here it is. Chelsea versus Villareal, UEFA Super Cup final. I don't know who's actually left yet between Alonso and Jorginho. I think Alonso's still here. But we'll see what we do with the team sheet in a second. So this is the team we're going to be going for. We've got Havertz up at the top. We've got Ziyech on the right wing, Reece James the right wing back, and obviously we've got Dembele on as well. So what we'll do is we'll bring Alonso on for Chilwell, and obviously he can have his last game. We'll bring Mason Mount on for either Kante or Kovacic. I'll think about that on the second, and then we'll bring Nunez on as well in that left wing position to replace Dembele later on, depending on how the game goes, and that's the subs we'll make. But this is the team we'll be starting off with.
They were two of Europe's foremost club sides last season, winners of the Champions League and Europa League respectively. Now they lock horns with the Super Cup at stake. It is Chelsea, they take on Villareal, and it's next on EA TV. Millions of viewers from all around the world are tuning in for the Super Cup decider. My name is Derek Ray, here in the commentary position. I'm joined by Stuart Robson, and with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're inching ever closer to kick-off time. It's Chelsea against Villareal.
Well, Derek, this will be interesting. Two of the best teams in Europe come head-to-head here.
And it's kick-off. We've got Chelsea versus Villareal, UEFA Super Cup final. So obviously, we really did play this final, and we won it on penalties. So Ziyech went first. Score. Oh, they've started, and they nearly had a chance straight away. So in what happened in real life is Ziyech took a shot and he got a goal early on, and then we clearly got a bit complacent, as we are about to now, but Rudiger just deals with it. And Villareal did reply with an equalizer later on in the game. It went to penalties and Kepa came in clutch with the saves. And here's Chelsea. Kovacic takes a shot and it's a goal, just like the real Super League, but instead with Kovacic, Chelsea gets an early goal from the wing down to the middle, turn and shoot. Typical Chelsea goal that was. Here's Reece James, passes it into the middle. Kovacic turns and shoots, bottom left corner. 1-0 to Chelsea. Here's Reece James. In, passes it to Havertz, who shoots, and it's 2-0. 2-0 to Chelsea. Chelsea looking to destroy Villareal straight in. Goes straight to the camera. Kai Havertz been on fire in real life and in this season with Chelsea. Scored, I think he was the top scorer in the pre-season tournament. And now bags his another goal in the UEFA Super Cup final. Villareal started off strong, but clearly not strong enough.
In the end, and danger averted for now. Ziyech. It's with Hakim Ziyech.
Back to Ziyech. Ziyech passes it to Havertz. Havertz shoots and it's 3-0. 3-0 to Chelsea versus Villareal. How many can we actually score? I've put the difficulty on professional and clearly it's a bit too easy. I might bump it up before the Premier League starts. 3-0 to Chelsea, second goal for Havertz.
looking pass, really. And he's in.
Oh, it's a goal. Oh, wow. I did not see that coming. Villareal score a goal to make it 3-1. Dia scores. They make a simple pass through. Thiago Silva completely botches that.
That's a good finish.
Straight into the top left corner.
Oh, super piece.
Ziyech. Is this going to be the fourth goal? He has to go a bit back. James crosses it in for Havertz. And he misses it.
To deal with the threat. Gerard Moreno.
Silva making important tackles. Here's Ziyech trying to make it to the end and he just can't get there quick enough.
Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say.
Here's Ziyech
Through by Kovacic.
in behind the defender. Here's Havertz. Goal! Hat-trick for Havertz.
He's put it away to make it a
4-1. Havertz gets a hat-trick within 30 minutes and Chelsea scored 4 goals within 30 minutes.
It's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it, while the movement in the box is equal to it.
Who continues his run. Well, racing past his man. Oh, big opportunity.
Oh no!
Importance of
Oh wow, I thought it was going to be a penalty. I'm glad they got that wrong. Because really it should have been.
It's with Hakim Ziyech.
His Havertz completely outdoes. He passes it to Kovacic who shoots and he misses. Oh my god.
Nick of time.
Havertz tried to be unselfish after getting a hat-trick and Kovacic completely smashes it straight at the keeper. Half time, 4-1 to Chelsea. What a half. We'll make some changes around the 70th minute. Oh, it's 4-2. They've got another goal. Chelsea's defence just getting a bit too complacent, passing the ball around the back.
And you can see
One pass
he holds off the
and he absolutely shoots,
composure.
outdoes Mendy in the bottom left, bottom right corner. 4-2.
And it's with Grunewald.
Villareal on another attack and they take a shot but Mendy saves it this time. Unai Emery not impressed. Chelsea on the break. Here's Ousmane Dembele. And he just gets tackled by Aurier, former Tottenham player.
Applying vigorous pressure.
Bunch of mistakes at the back. Villareal take a shot and Mendy has to fix their mistakes. Chelsea's defence are making all the wrong passes.
Now sending it in. Lo Celso.
Villareal in again.
To the game.
In again, and they just hit it wide. Alberto Moreno, I think it was. No, it wasn't. Here's Dembele, who's looking to make an impact. Goes all the way to the end, passes it back, and it's just not enough space to get through. Here's Dia, takes a shot straight into Thiago Silva. It's time to make some changes. So these are the changes we've made. We've got Nunez on, who's making his debut, getting Ousmane Dembele off. We got Alonso on, playing his final game for Chelsea as he has been bought. And we've also got who else did we bring on? Well, we also got Mount, who's making a return after his injury. I know pretty much all of the subs apart from Alonso are playing in the wrong position, or not a position they're used to, but we'll stick to that for now. It's working as it is already.
Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Oh, beating his opponent with ease.
Oh, and it's a goal straight away. Villareal coming back with their third goal. Is this a comeback? It's becoming possible for them, but Chelsea's defense is just so static. Villareal reply. They break the ball off to, I think it's Ziyech. Breaks through one pass, two pass, and it's a goal straight away. Danjuma shoots into that bottom right corner. That bottom right corner is the kryptonite. Changes are being made. Here's Nunez, his first touch. Passes it straight to Alonso, who's playing his final game. Low cross to Havertz, who takes a shot, and it just goes behind the keeper. Keeper grabs that one. It's Mason Mount, Ziyech, Nunez, and just is too late. Chelsea making another mistake. It's a shot. And they nearly had the chance to go for another mistake. And it goes out wide. I don't know what the hell's going on with Chelsea's defense. Mistake upon mistake. Taking this goal, 1-goal lead for granted, that's for sure. Here's Nunez. Making a pass to Havertz. Back to Nunez. Nunez goes all the way in. Makes a pass. And shoots. Mason Mount just too close to the keeper. He's back to Mount, back to Ziyech, to Havertz. What a goal. What a team goal. Chelsea just end the slight hope that Villareal had in these last few minutes. As Havertz gets his 4th goal of the game. Rightly so, being the most informed player at Chelsea Football Club. 1-2 between Mount and Ziyech. Ziyech squares it to Havertz, who smashes it into the back of the net. 5-3 to Chelsea. Game's nearly over. Chelsea champions once again. Here's Nunez though. Can he get a goal? He's up against Aurier. Nunez takes a shot and it's a goal. Nunez gets a goal in the final minute. His debut goal, his debut game. Perfect way. He completely shrugs off Aurier, goes on the run, and absolutely smashes it into the back of the net. Wow, keeper should have done better. Near post shot. Nunez comes in and gets his debut goal. Transfers at Chelsea Football Club have been amazing. And it's it. Chelsea is the UEFA Super Cup champions.
Well, it's certainly a good way to start the season. That's just what they wanted. They played really well today, and it's always great to keep winning trophies.
There he is, first piece of official season silverware. Just last couple of weeks ago they had lifted the pre-season tournament, and now they're back to picking up the UEFA Super Cup.
Great for those fans as well.
Now for the trophy lift.
Here's Azpilicueta lifting up the Super Cup. 3, 2, 1, champions they are.
You've always got to really savour these moments when they come around, Stuart.
Well, they've got to enjoy this, Derek, and then get ready for a tough season ahead. They won't be celebrating too much tonight.
Absolutely, Stuart. They all know.
We've got a whole large season up ahead of the Champions League, FA Cup, League Cup, Premier League, Champions League, and then once again the Super Cup. Do remember we have got a Club World Cup coming as well.
And they'll want more of this come the end of the season.
Could you have foreseen a debut like that? He's already made his mark, that's for sure. Could you have wished for anything better? The future looks bright, that's for sure. Was Havertz the inspiration today? Havertz is a top player.
Thank you for your time.
Atletico Madrid have offered Azpilicueta, have offered Chelsea an offer for Azpilicueta for 21.8 million. Now, Azpi's a legend. I absolutely love this guy, and I do want to play this first season with him. So what we'll do is we will reject this offer due to his absolute legend status, in my opinion. And there you have it. Premier League starts in the next episode. What a great episode. We've had a lot of change in this one. I know I said from that comment to sign, I think it was Nunez to replace Jorginho. We've obviously sold Jorginho, so we need to sign Nunez. But do remember that the deadline for transfer is on the 31st of August. So we've still got time to actually get that Nunez. So we will do that next episode. If you did like this episode, then do hit that like button, and also subscribe if you haven't already. Ring that bell so you get notified as soon as we upload. Do follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Both will be linked in the description below. I hope you all stay safe, and peace.